RaceView Network's Inside is sponsored by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association and by the American Quarter Horse Association.
Hello and welcome to RaceView Network's Inside. I'm Janet Van Bebber. We're here at Remington Park where the 2016 Quarter Horse Meet starts this week. We're looking ahead to Sunday and the first graded stakes on the schedule. A 350-yard race for older horses that's drawn a notable field. Let's go inside the Eastex Stakes. On the list of top contenders in Sunday's feature is AJs High, who's had his share of success at Remington Park. Most recently, a win in last year's Grade 3 Remington Park, Oklahoma bred Derby. It was one of 3 stakes wins in 2015 for the Charlie Hunt-trained AJs High. Regular rider Stormy Smith has the call in the Eastex. Rock You, 2-time winner of the Bob Moore Memorial at Remington, is in Sunday with Jimmy Brooks set to ride. Conditioned by Eddie Willis, Rock You prevailed in the Grade 1 All-American Gold Cup last September. Later, a win in the Griffin Directors Trial at Los Alamitos earned him a spot in the Champion of Champions. The highest profile horse in the Eastex is the 2015 AQHA Champion Age Stallion, Open Me a Corona. Under the tutelage of trainer Bobby Martinez, he has an outstanding record of 12 wins from 14 starts. Last year, he went 6 for 6, all in stakes competition with 4 of those graded. Open Me a Corona has raced exclusively in Louisiana, though. He makes his first venture out of the Pelican State in Sunday's Eastex with Damian Martinez in the irons. Last year's champion jockey Ricky Ramirez will ride Bodacious Eagle in the Eastex. We'll hear from Ramirez about the horse and more after this.
My 40 saved me $500 on this Ford truck.
My 40 gives me a year of good reading.
My 40 makes me a thrifty shopper.
My 40 colors my world.
Your $40 American Quarter Horse Association membership provides hundreds of dollars in benefits and services. To find out what your 40 can do, visit AQHA.com.
RaceView Network's Inside is sponsored by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association and by the American Quarter Horse Association.
I've always wanted to be a world champ jockey, and now that I've accomplished it, it kind of made me hungry to do it again.
Ricky Ramirez, the AQHA's champion jockey for 2015. The 30-year-old native of Odessa, Texas, won the title with more than $3.6 million in earnings and 91 wins from 455 starts. 16 of his winner's circle appearances followed stakes events. 9 of those were graded, including the Grade 1 Rainbow Futurity aboard Trace Friends, who hails from the Treywood training stable. Ramirez's biggest impact of the year was, appropriately, on Lone Star Park. He won the riding title there for the 7th time last year, while teaming with Wood to sweep the major 2- and 3-year-old races of the meet, the Dash for Cash Futurity and Derby, as well as the Texas Classic Futurity and Derby.
Wood and the Ramirez team, we've gone back to begin. 2007 is when I first started working for them, and I got first call in 2008, and ever since then we just got along good. We work as a team. Something about Lone Star, it's just everything just clicked. The horses were peaking at the right time, and it was just a good meet. It just seemed like neither one of us could do anything wrong. Horses were doing everything right. It just worked out good. Couldn't ask for a better meet.
Winner of the Grade 1 Texas Classic and Dash for Cash Derbies, Bodacious Eagle opens his 2015 campaign in the Eastex Stakes on Sunday. With him, he brings a record of 7, 3, and 1 from 15 starts, $624,000 plus in earnings, and of course, Ricky Ramirez in the saddle.
Well, Bodacious Eagle, I met the horse in the beginning of 2014 when I went to Lubbock. I didn't break him from the ground, but I was there first time he worked, second time, started going to the gates from there on. And he always showed talent. As a 2-year-old, we qualified for the 3 big ones in Ruidoso, the Ruidoso Rainbow All-American, and then we took him down there to California and qualified for the $2 million. He never won a big race as a 2-year-old, but he was always there knocking at the door. So we knew sooner or later, something had to open. And we brought him down here to Lone Star as a 3-year-old, and you know, he just seemed to bloom at the right time, and everything went right, and he got us the 2 Derby wins.
Bodacious Eagle and Ricky Ramirez will break from the 8-hole in Sunday's feature at Remington Park. Here's a look at the entire field for the Eastex in post-position order. Join us in 2 weeks when RaceView Network goes inside the Oklahoma Futurity. I'm Janet Van Bebber. We'll see you then.